like a moose. Moose. Just a young man from the land full of Africans where they try to play us for the goal right now. Leading all my people in the struggle on the bubble, trying to hustle past the fork in the road right now. All my ready for the call, all I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Build an empire like City Bed, feeling like Didier, focus on the goal right now. Always have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And right here, it's the NBA on 2K.
A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful payday.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. A challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from...
It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's special.
Here's Barton. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Johnson against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. McKinney passes to Thompson. Got that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Booker.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
They get the rebound. Curry. The pass to McKinney for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
6 on the shot clock. Johnson can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
And with a break in the action, let's look at the stats for Thompson. He's putting up about 21 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Saric now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
A shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Barton outside.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Warriors. It's good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Pass to Ayton. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Pass to Robinson. Russell kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Russell. Thompson in the post. Defended by Booker. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Just some grown man strength from Thompson there. His ability to shake off hard hits and still drain shots is admirable.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. And that one misses. We see it all the time, Smitty. The league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Burks, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Here's Johnson. Passes to Bridges. Fires from deep. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Warriors. Warriors leading by 7. Right side Russell. Outside for Robinson. And there's the pass to Burks. Clock at 6. Pass to Green. Over Johnson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Burks. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jerome. Suns keep it alive. Robinson dishes to Curry. Here's Looney. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Warriors leading by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Bridges. Anthony out there with Johnson. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Jerome in at the point. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Suns. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Count it. McKinney's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's McKinney. Johnson with the block. Bridges, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Robinson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
Phoenix calls timeout. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I could step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Here's Cauley Stein, and it's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And that one's good, Barton. Warriors leading by 11. Golden State moving it around. It's deflected. Johnson wide open. He fires. no good on the triple. To the wing right side. Here's McKinney. He's covered by Ayton. Passes it to Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Saric outside. Barton finds Booker. Saric with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson outside. Here's Booker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Number 1, Steph Curry.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And you know what, Smitty? If you track his movement, you can see how active Steph Curry is when trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Thompson comes in for Alec Burks. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Curry. Rocket 2. A shot by Johnson, no good. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Russell. A 26-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line.
Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
McKinney, no good.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The pass to Russell. Feet away, and the shot goes in, and the Warriors lead by 12.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Here's Johnson, kicks it out to Booker, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 6.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Green against Saric. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. Shots good by Green.
I mean, bullying his way around the court. Draymond invites contact, then comes through with the bucket.
Suns trail by 12. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Offensive rebound. Yes, that goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
Prolific, efficient. If he were given enough opportunities, Klay might even lead the league in scoring.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Green. Over Anthony. Green, no luck. Now Anthony over Thompson. And so we conclude the first half. Warriors lead by 12. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points and 1 rebound in their previous game. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's McKinney in at the small forward. To Steve, the league has done a pretty good job of curbing player altercations. Some guys, always though, it seems, are going to be ready to go toe-to-toe and will not back down.
Patrick Beverly, Kevin, Draymond Green, James Johnson.
Yeah.
Those guys come to mind. They are ready to go from the tip. They are ready to go.
Martin passes to Johnson. Saric outside. Three-pointer. Martin traps in the tray. Martin's got 8.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Curry is inside. Johnson's there. McKinney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson finds Booker. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Green kicks to McKinney. 6 to shoot. Curry way outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson against Curry. Johnson dishes to Booker. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
On the wing, Thompson drills it from outside. He's got 16.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Well, he might have come into the league as a shooter, but Klay Thompson is so much more than that now. He's a complete weapon on the offensive end.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Johnson finds Booker. Now Ayton. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Kerr. Here's Booker. From the high post, he drills it. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter. And with Thompson and his offensive arsenal, it's something he's worked on.
He has, and most people see Klay as this carefree shooting guard, but he's worked hard to improve his game. His post game, he's finishing at the rim better, and his mid-range has been fantastic. He's improved due to the time he spent in the gym.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Alec Burks subbed in for Alfonzo McKinney. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Barton.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Took him no time at all on that one. Thompson's got 19 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Ayton in the high post. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Robinson comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Suns trail by 10. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Second, the Warriors.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Thompson, he's checked in for Alec Burks. .157 left to play here in the third. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Golden State. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Suns, sitting there 4 spots below.
And, well, for the Warriors, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Suns trail by 8. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
1:29 left here in the third quarter. Anthony looking it over. Here's Johnson. And that one goes long. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Green. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Okay, looking like his dad Michael on that play. Klay Thompson taking it to the defense.
The Suns have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he knocks down the first one. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Good on both. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Throw good, Russell.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
Here's Jerome. Anthony with it. Robinson picks him up. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. Russell's got 8 points.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
Jerome passes to Carmelo. 26 seconds left to play in the third.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
It's Russell with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so he hits both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Anthony is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Golden State. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Passes it to McKinney. Russell finds Cauley-Stein. Puts up a 3. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Cauley-Stein. 15 points for D'Angelo Russell.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Phoenix no good that time either. Warriors leading by 18. Down low, here's Cauley-Stein and stolen by Booker. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 5th foul.
Oh my goodness, his 5th foul. One more and he's done for the evening.
The Suns making a switch here. Charge is checked in. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Lets it fly from 18. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Anthony, and no good that time. The Warriors shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's McKinney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good. So for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Aaron Baines. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. And he sinks the second. Timeout called, the Suns.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. The pass to Booker. Takes it from 10. Off the left rim and out. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's Curry. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to McKinney. Back to Cauley-Stein. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Booker. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. You think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Warriors leading by 20. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The creativity of Stephen Curry is on full display right there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Ayton.
He is a massive drawing fouls. One, you have to close out on this jump shot, and he drew the contact by jumping into you.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar. There's no off season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it. Now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
From 6 feet, Thompson outside, the 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson against Booker. Back to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Saric. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Booker, with no one around, knocks down the three ball.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Warriors on D. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen. Now here is Carter. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment. And we know that that's going to put us in a good position to win every single night. Is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. And God's going to help you. You help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on the defensive end.
You guys have been one of the best defensive teams in the league the last few years. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Run that back, Turbo.
I committed all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot.
The Kings, as they came through the tunnel earlier on, all set to give their Sacramento fans something to cheer about. And the game arrival